everyone, and welcome to another.
Round table. I'm having trouble with seeing round table because we've got a few corners. But hey, we're here at
Yes.
NQC one more time.
Use your imagination.
Yes, just visualize
Yes.
a round table. I got scolded for bringing a square table this time.
That's all right.
But Jonathan Wilburn, welcome.
Thank you. It's an
Thanks,
honor
sir.
to be on this program with you.
Well, thank you. It's awesome having you. You look wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
beautiful
It's
blue.
Quartet Convention, and
Yeah.
we have to go get our suits.
You got to get the suit and
Oh,
tie
yeah.
and all that. I have something for you.
Oh,
Look at that.
wow.
And it matches. How
Ain't-
much? I tell you,
Isn't that pretty?
that's pretty.
That is neat.
I
And I
couldn't
love
imagine-
these things. My wife and I use these a lot. Like
Yeah.
When we sit on our back porch in the fall and
Oh,
have
yeah.
coffee and
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about your coffee getting
Thank
cold.
you.
You're welcome.
thank you
Enjoy
very much.
that.
I will enjoy that. Mine.
Yes, it's all yours. So, well, Jonathan, tell us what in the world has been going on with you. You've been a lot of neat things going on.
A lot of great things are happening. Recently, I made the acquaintance with a man by the name of Don Wilton. Don Wilton was Billy Graham's pastor for the last
Oh.
25 years of his life.
Wow.
Plus, one of his very best friends. He actually wrote a book called Saturdays with Billy.
Yes.
And so we went on a Journeys of Paul. Templeton Tours had me go on this Journeys of Paul with Don
Yes.
and Pastor Don and his sweet wife Karen. And so Sandra and I go on this, and so from now on, he said he wants us to go with him. So
Yay.
we're doing a Footsteps of Faith
Oh, so cool.
in April, and that includes England, France, and Spain, and Normandy beaches.
Oh my goodness!
And
How
so-
exciting!
So, and if you're able to go on that, all you got to do is log on to Templeton Tours.
Well, there you go.
And-
Let's tell them that. Now
Yes.
that is the Walk of Faith.
Yeah, the,
Or the steps-
Footsteps of Faith.
Footsteps of
it's a
Faith.
7-day cruise up and down the coastline of France and Spain,
Right.
and then a 3-day tour of England.
Oh,
And with Don Wilton, and he wrote the book Saturdays with Billy, describing his relationship with Billy Graham, and it's amazing, amazing man. He's from South Africa, was the pastor of Spartanburg First Baptist Church for 25 years. Just an amazing man, and became an amazing friend. We're doing crusades together.
Oh, that is
but
so
that and that
cool.
and I've got a new project out.
Yeah?
Songs from the front pew, and
now we don't have that to show y'all.
should have brought
You know,
that.
he I gave him a
I
cup
would have
and he
given
did
you
not.
a CD for a cup. What a swap!
But anyway, we'll be showing it. We'll show it on the
Yeah.
show when we do this. But oh my gosh, that is like so much excitement.
Oh yeah, there's a lot going on, and it's all the information is all there at my website.
On your website.
JonathanWilburn.com, or on Facebook, Jonathan Wilburn, artist or musician.
That is cool.
And so,
Okay, so I want to go back to the Paul's Journey.
yeah,
Oh my goodness, I was supposed to go on Paul's Journey back in, it was, I don't know, last spring or sometime, a year ago. I was supposed to go, and they had canceled it due to some things that had taken place.
okay.
And I was so disappointed. I wanted to go to that so bad, and here you are.
Well, I actually,
how was it?
It was great. Templeton actually had my wife and I hired us to be the escort, and then I get on there, and the people in the group, they kind of recognized who I was.
Yeah.
And they said, Jonathan can sing. And so Don Wilton had never heard of me, but he said, John, I hear you can sing. His South African brogue. And I said, well, I do a little. And so I sang a
Just a
song.
smidgen.
And so after I sang that song, the whole time I was singing. So I sang at Ephesus. I sang
Yeah.
where Paul was incarcerated. I sang at the theater there. I have decided, and that's where to follow Jesus. And that's where Paul wanted to go in and speak to the people. There was about 20,000
Right.
people, and his friends wouldn't let him go in there because they knew they would kill him,
Right,
because he was preaching
Danger.
against their false gods.
right.
And it was an amazing experience. I didn't
That
know
is
how
so
I love going to Israel,
Yes.
but I didn't really realize how incredible. We saw some beautiful Mykonos,
Oh,
Greece, Santorini,
wow.
and Naples.
awesome. Yeah.
I had pizza where pizza was invented,
Oh, now there you go.
and I saw
Now we're
Elvis.
talking. No kidding.
And I saw Elvis in concert.
And you did.
Yeah, In 1974.
In 74.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Well, my goodness, at least it was 1974.
Squirrel.
I was like, okay, wait a minute. Did Elvis appear over in Greece, or are we back? Okay, so last Thursday, no,
I'm sorry, that's my adult ADD.
that's okay. We appreciate that. I do anyway. I can always go back there. So that's so funny you said that. You got me sidetracked. Now I want to go another way, but I can't do that. Okay. So anyway, so what is your next thing? Is the steps of or the footsteps?
Footsteps of Faith.
That's when is that coming?
We got Quartet Convention, and then we have I'm doing the Hawaii cruise with Templeton,
Right.
and then we're doing the Singing at Sea,
Right.
And then
I'll be there.
And then I've got the footsteps. Oh, you'll be there.
I'll be there, yeah.
Awesome. And we're doing the Footsteps of Faith, and then I'm doing another Journeys of Paul.
Okay.
And
I
busy.
was busy.
And then all the singing in between and
Yeah.
recording with Daywind and
Right.
just a lot.
Tell
a lot
me
of great
about
things
your new
going on.
one, your new release. You had.
Oh, that Songs from the Front Pew.
That was-
That all derived from my relationship with my father. When I was a kid, we would go hunting, cut wood, be at the house just throwing ball or something, and Dad always had the radio on.
Right.
He would open up his truck door and turn the radio on WSM live from the Grand Ole Opry.
Right.
And we wanted to hear the gospel songs.
Right.
And so those gospel songs that we heard were like On the Wings of a Snow White, and that's one of my releases. And then I Saw the Light.
Yeah.
I Saw the Light. I called Dwayne Allen. I asked Dwayne, I said, what are some great songs from that day? Because if anybody knows, Dwayne
He'd
Allen
know.
does. And so he said, well, if you really want to go back, Wreck on the Highway. Well, I'll listen to that. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that one. But he said, Martha Carson,
That's so funny.
Satisfied. I put that
Oh,
on there.
that's
and
a
that
good
turned out-
one.
So I had Gene McDonald, Ben Isaacs. And,
Oh, wow.
And just all those guys.
Some fun stuff.
Yeah. Charlotte Ritchie's on there with
Oh,
me.
yeah.
And the Isaacs do a tune, Wayfaring Stranger with me.
That's a good one.
And it all just turned out exactly. Ben Isaacs is my producer,
He's fabulous.
and he's the best.
He really
And
is
I
good.
told him my vision, and he nailed it.
Yeah.
I mean, from the music, I said, I don't want to do it modern. I want to do it the way I heard it as
Isn't
a
that
kid.
so cool? And he can do that. I
Oh,
mean,
goodness
Ben's
gracious.
amazing, and I
Well, and we were
There's
raised.
this- I mean,
Ben
he
and I were
just has
practically
it.
raised together. The Isaacs and the Wilburns, we kind of did the same dates back in the day.
Yeah.
And
a lot of
we ju-
history.
yeah, 35, 40 years of history, to be honest. And Ben is not only a great producer, I feel so comfortable in the studio with him because he's he's a brother.
That's
he's a brother.
cool.
Yeah.
That always helps, I think,
Sure.
when you feel that, because you get to know that person, and you can feel and you can draw out
Yeah.
what, because you know their heart. Mm-hmm. And I in the studio, that's what I really like.
Well,
I like to
I'll be
hear
honest
that.
with you. I am not a fan of the studio. I'm not a good studio singer. I like singing live,
Mm-hmm.
and so Ben creates an atmosphere for me that almost feels live,
That's
which
cool.
draws out that you can't teach somebody to sing with heart,
Right? No, you can't.
but you
No.
can encourage it. You know,
Yes, you can.
Mm-hmm.
You can, and
and he encourages that. He said,
And if you
"Now, Jonathan, I want to
pull it
hear
out
the
of 'em."
feeling. I want to hear how you really feel."
Yeah.
He said, "I can tune. I can do this, but
Yeah.
he said, I can't tune feeling."
can't get the heart.
Mm-mm.
Can't get
So
that
there's a
in the
lot to
system.
be said about that
That
when you
is.
know somebody, you know
That's
their
so
heart,
cool.
and you're in
Yeah.
there, and they're just it's really seamless and it's so fun.
Well, I can't wait to see it in my little hand.
Okay, I'll get it for you. I promise
So
you.
we'll have, and make sure that it's playing on Absolute Gospel
Yes.
and all of that. We want to make sure we have the music. Marty's going to be here this week, here at NQC. He's
Mm-hmm.
coming in tomorrow, and he's the DJ doing all of the back stuff on AGM Radio.
Wow.
So he's really just pulling it up and really putting all of the pieces together, and we're so proud of him. But we want to make sure and have all the current stuff, and
Sure.
and we do have, we get all the day one releases and everything like that. But man, we'd love to play some good stuff.
I'll get it to you.
The country flair.
Yeah.
We
Well,
like it.
Listen, I did the song House of Gold. Old Hank Williams tune.
Yep.
Some people steal, they cheat and lie. Well, it's got
You guys are getting a sneak preview of this
it's
CD,
got
I'm
a,
telling
it's
you.
got a steel guitar intro,
Uh-huh.
and it sounds like Hank Williams is about to walk on stage. He goes, it sounds so
And you're
old.
like, yeah, let's do it. Let's get it out now.
Yeah.
Let's go. Well, I hate to cut this off, but my goodness, we've been talking a little while,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I know you got things to do. Everybody's busy.
Well, I want to invite everybody to a special event
Please,
we have
please.
for 2025.
Okay.
It'll be June the 6th and 7th, 2025 in Gadsden, Alabama at the church at Wills Creek.
Okay.
It's a Gold City gathering.
Oh, fun.
On Friday night, it'll be me, Gold City, and the Isaacs.
Whoa.
And then on Saturday night will be Gold City, me, the Lefevre Quartet, and the Hoppers.
Wow.
And that's June the 6th and 7th in Gadsden, Alabama, a Gold City gathering. It's going to be amazing.
man,
You can
sounds
go
great.
to gcmaconcerts.com for tickets.
So say that one more time.
G is in girl, C is in cat, M is in man, A is in apple. Concerts.com
Yes.
for ticket information.
Fabulous. Now, folks, that there's just no. I mean, that's some great music
It's
right
gonna
there.
be
I'm not
amazing.
even like, what do I just say about that? You can't get any better than that. But I'm like, some people might think different. But no, seriously, with the Isaacs and Gold City and Jonathan and
Hoppers. And the Lefevre Quartet.
Lefevre's. Oh my gosh.
It'll be amazing.
It's going to be a great weekend of music. So make sure you go and get your tickets and go to Gadsden, Alabama.
Yes,
If you haven't been there, you should go.
that's right.
It's not very far down the road.
Y'all come.
Yeah. Y'all come. You might
Yeah.
get some good music.
You will.
Guaranteed. Well, Jonathan, we must say goodnight.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thanks
very
for
much
having
for
me on.
stopping.
It's an
here.
honor.
Oh, thank you. My honor. I tell you, folks, it has been fun. Glad you stopped in. I'm Bev. This is Jonathan Wilburn. And until next time, you're watching AGM Around the Table.